Hi guys, I'm Tanya and I'm today in Liverpool with Kim.
Hi.
And she's gonna show me around and we see some of Liverpool. What we're planning to do?
Oh, lots of things. We're going to see a lot of nice buildings, a lot of nice culture, learn about the history, and go and have a drink in the Cavern Club.
Yeah, let's go.
You've got a phone in it.
It's got a phone, but no one uses it.
It probably stinks of wee.
Oh, fine. I've seen a photo of this turned into like a book crossing, so you can put your book and then take another book. That's a good idea.
Yeah. So somebody can borrow books.
Yeah, and they put your own book and people just share books like this, so they use it actually for something good.
Should we go to the Cavern Club?
Yeah.
Let's go and have a Coke because I'm so thirsty. Watch out. Don't die. The Ukrainian girl dies while filming in Liverpool.
Terrible. Mathew Street. So we'll actually see something about Beatles here.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a Beatles city, right?
Yeah. I love. See this place, Flanagan's Apple. This is like huge. It's on 3 floors, and I went in there for a drink once, and some old man came out on the stage like that, and he was like that looked about 95. And then just started dancing like crazy. Like there's a lot of character. This is the Cavern Club. No, what they done is, this is where the Cavern Club was, and they didn't realise the importance of it, and they knocked it down. So people, when they come in to think they're coming to see where the Beatles played, it wasn't. They knocked it down.
So this is the part where Beatles played.
Yeah.
Go inside.
Cavern. Yeah.
Yeah, look, the cavern.
Be a lot of music.
Oh,
Do they
always live music.
Do they only play Beatles here?
No, this isn't the Beatles. Only you.
Only you. Think about that.
They rebuilt the wall, and everybody writes the lyrics on it.
Would you ever walk or to love me? Your hand. I wanna hold your hand.
Thank you, you've been lovely. Do it again, enjoy your day.
Yeah, everybody knows Liverpool for Beatles and Liverpool Club. That's I think everyone. So they would be angry at me if I don't show both.
You think I'm joking?
Liverpool.
But who would rather, the Beatles or, you know, dodgy hat with blonde hair?
Sorry.
I'm going to try and get somebody going.
You came here for Beatles songs.
We did, yes.
What is your favorite song?
Everyone loves. The Cavern
Hard Day's
new
Night.
resident band.
Hard Day's Night.
And yours?
My favorite is This Boy.
I don't even know if I know many. What's my favorite?
This Boy is the B-side to I Want to Hold Your Hand.
4 minutes.
So it's like sitting in a museum, but in a boat, listening to
This is one of my
Beatles.
favourite songs of
Absolutely
the whole.
brilliant
It's
to be
called
here.
Bus Stop.
Know that the Beatles.
Okay, so we listened to some songs and I asked some people what their favorite song is. What's your favorite Beatles song?
Mine's quite an obscure one, and it's Across the Universe. You'll have to listen to it.
Yeah, let me know in the comments what's your favorite Beatles song.
And George Harrison wrote it as well.
So Liverpool has 2 cathedrals.
Yeah. And in order to gain city status in England, you have to have 1 cathedral, but we've got 2.
How do you call this one? Like the wigwam, you said?
Paddy's Wigwam.
Why Paddy? Who's Paddy?
I'm not sure about Paddy, but maybe that's an Irish thing. But it's the wigwam because of the shape of it. Because it looks like a wigwam.
So the cathedral called Paddy's Wigwam.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks very strange.
The size of the bells. That's called St. Luke's, but we call it the bombed out church because it got bombed in the war, and it's got no roof, and they never ever fixed it. They've just kept it as it is.
Oh, really?
So it's known as It's known as the bombed out church. No one calls it St. Luke's, and it's basically It's basically a meeting place. Everybody meets on the steps at the church. It's actually a lovely day, isn't it?
Very nice.
Look at that archway, it's amazing, isn't it? See, these would have been all like, these are all just like as they was when they were built. They say in London that people don't really speak to you, you can't stop them on the street, and they're just busy rush. But the further up north you go, the friendlier we are. Especially Liverpool.
Yeah, I noticed. Wow, it's a very, very tall building.
Well, wait till you go into this tower, Tanya. I used to be good with heights when I was younger, but keep hold of your ticket. And we can do it anytime. They said there's not at all.
So it's a £6 ticket to
Yeah.
go upstairs anytime.
Into the tower.
Okay.
No, I've bought it so you don't have to pay for it.
Thank you.
So come and look at the organ. So this is the biggest organ in the country. Yes. And you know St George's Hall has got the third biggest organ in the country. So two of the biggest organs in one city. I would love that in my living room.
What's the whispering out?
Hear each other.
There.
Yeah, exactly.
You speak here.
I speak here and they can hear me very well. And
Oh really?
This is like a phone.
exactly like.
How is it doing that?
Yes.
How is that happening? Just the echo.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Wow. I thought maybe you listening to someone's confession or something. You found the place and you like something's happening in the opposite.
Yeah.
Your first time?
It's our first time.
Where are you from?
We are from Turkey.
I'm from Ukraine.
Really?
Your first time?
That's great.
Where in Turkey?
Istanbul.
Istanbul. Yeah, I've been some few
Really?
times. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I travel a lot. Istanbul is cool.
Do you know there's a place in England where it's like a telephone graveyard and there's loads of them just abandoned there and you can buy them? It's like, is that like a proper original one?
It's a Dartfield Scott who designed it, that's why it's there.
It's
The
what?
gentleman who designed the cathedral designed that telephone
Oh,
book.
city?
So that's why it's like the smallest and its largest creation.
Oh. Is it true that the cathedral was built back to front or is that St George's Hall?
I don't know.
Why did not
It
that
started in 1904, finished 1978.
Yeah, because the person who was designing it died in between
He
again.
didn't get to see it finished, but he
Yeah.
designed it. It was all done as he wanted it.
Oh, I thought they changed it. I thought they changed the tower.
The lady chapel was bombed, so that was like, they had to restart on that new end of the war. But yeah, that's like the oldest part down that end.
Yes. This is scary. Do you want to go?
It looks like some factory, not the church anymore.
We're like in the belly of the cathedral. This is how
Wow. Some windows here.
This is the scary part because look how low the ledge is. Oh, tell me, look how big it is. Look. There's the bells. Oh my god, my legs are like jelly.
Wow.
So basically, oh my god, my legs are like nervous. It's because it's just so big. I don't know.
Ah, see the light? Wasn't that bad?
I know.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hiya.
Right, Joe, we're all on telly.
It wasn't bad. We thought it will be harder.
Okay, watch the steps as you go around. Okay, be careful now.
Okay, thank you.
Right, so
Woo.
if we can try and find.
So we can see all of Liverpool from here.
So they're the Welsh Mountains over there. be able to see. You'll be able to see one coming from the other side.
So where Cheshire starts.
It's so high, isn't it?
Oh, I know, that's a Liverpool Museum.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That building, yeah.
Ferris wheel.
And then there's a library
Some
building.
cathedral, library building.
So that's the Albert Dock there, like next to the Ferris wheel.
Uh-huh.
Do you know the Albert Dock in like 1982? That was derelict. It was all, they were all broken down buildings. It was like disused. There was no water in the dock. There was nothing there, and they regenerated it and done it all up. They were going to knock them all down. But that's what I'm saying to you about before, the references to slavery. They were all warehouses, like imported cotton and rice, and you can still see like the words on them. They still have some of them there. Oh God.
Oh, I see that.
Because they'll do all the
Wigwam
concerts there.
church there.
Yeah. So basically, it's on Hope Street, right by each other. You see that big building in the distance there? That's Liverpool Football Club.
Okay. That's the big.
Yeah. That's Liverpool Stadium. And if you see just across where you see it's like a white roof and a little bit of blue, that's Everton. So they're pretty close together, aren't they?
So each team has their own stadium, but they're not far.
No. Liverpool's is in Anfield and Everton's is in Everton. And Everton started in 1878, right? Everton was founded in 1878. And without Everton, there'd be no Liverpool. Because Everton was there first. So Liverpool came about because of Everton.
Why are they called Liverpool? Everton is like a part of Liverpool.
Yeah.
Just some kind of
Everton is an area, yeah. So like say we're in the central now, and then we have Toxteth, Egbert, we have Everton.
In Kiev, in the most famous cathedral, like Ukrainian Orthodox Sophia, it also has this like stairs you can watch. I've been only once. It was scary. Here it's not scary. It's like fine. But there, I think they have spaces between stairs, and you like walk there.
That was scary for me. It's looking down into the bell towers because that ledge is so small, and then you're going up the stairs and it's getting higher. My legs are starting to buckle, but then I'm all right with it then. So my legs are shaking. So is it true that it's got the biggest organ in the country?
Yes.
Yeah. And St George's Hall has got the third biggest organ.
Oh, and was it? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Thanks for
My granddad was the caretaker at St George's Hall for 50 years.
Yeah. I mean, I've been to organ recitals in there. I didn't know it was the third largest in the UK. Third largest
in the UK.
organ, is it? Oh, right.
Yeah.
You've learned something today.
I've learned something today, yeah. All right.
Thank you.
So we've definitely got a lot of large organs in Liverpool. But take that one.
We learned something too.
I think you're thinking about something else. See you later.
So this is just this cathedral.
This is St James's Cemetery. So it's it's the cemetery. The cemetery was here before the cathedral, I think. I
think there was another church before this one.
I
There was
think
an
there may
older
have been a
church.
little church here.
Wow.
I'll show you this spring now. You wouldn't think a natural spring would be in the centre of Liverpool, because there used to be little springs and brooks everywhere, like running right from, you don't know, but like a place called Otterspool right to here, right through Wavertree and right through to here, and it ends here and comes out the wall. That is the only fresh spring left in Liverpool. See how someone's put a leaf in it so it comes out. It's amazing though, isn't it? You wouldn't think that you had something like that in such an urbanised area, would you?
Yeah, it's good that they have parks around. It's not just getting into a big city.
Oh, Liverpool's got
Has a lot of parks.
loads of lovely parks. So you see this? This is a replica one in Shanghai, and this was shipped over from Shanghai. And Liverpool is the oldest Chinatown in Europe, like since 1840s. They had a shipping line called Alfred Holt, and they started trading with China with goods, silks and whatever. And so then a lot of Chinese seamen, sailors, came over. So Chinatown was born. Chinatown used to be more down there, but it all got bombed.
So, but do Chinese own these houses?
Yeah, this is all Chinese.
So they have they can open restaurants on the first
Yeah, so if you look,
floor.
On the street signs, it's Chinese writing.
I like nice doors here.
Yeah. St George's Hall was built on a lunatic asylum. First it was a hospital, and then it was a lunatic asylum and a dispensary where they dispense medicines, and then they built St George's Hall. And the person who designed St George's Hall won a competition. It was a competition and he won it. I don't know his name. I just know he won a competition.
But you used to go there when you were a kid.
Yeah, I'll show you where we used to go in. There's a lady who's just been married. Look, she's in a wedding dress.
Yeah, see a couple. So
should we go and talk to
people
her?
Getting married in this hall.
Should we go talk to her and tell her she's in a video? Should we go and ask her? Let's go. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Can I just disturb you a minute? My friend, she's from Ukraine and she's doing a video. We thought she could just say hi because she just looked gorgeous.
Hello, everyone.
Have you just been married in there? Yeah.
We're about to.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
So you're
Congratulations.
Thank you. Hi.
You look absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
We forgot the bouquet, but it's okay.
Well, no, there's not a we about this. I forgot.
Well,
fine.
I'm sure many things are like that'll happen throughout the years.
That's life.
Yeah, you look amazing. Just
Thank
have a
you so
great
much.
day, and it's so nice that you are here and
Yeah.
we
Thank
met you. See
Bye.
you.
Bye.
So,
that was good.
people use this to get married. This hall.
They used to only not when you're getting married in a church. When you're just getting a civil marriage registry, it's now a registry office. Because people used to get hung here as well. It was a courthouse, so they used to do hangings outside,
Oh.
like in public hangings. Oh, hiya. We're just gonna look around.
We only have tours on now, I'm afraid.
Oh, you can't just look around anymore.
Oh no. To make it even worse, you just missed the last tour. The last tour was at 3 o'clock. Yeah, but if you come in again.
She's from the Ukraine, so she won't be here. She was only here for one day. Oh. Yeah, that's it.
That's the Great Hall.
But when you, and that's like the third biggest organ in the country. So they keep that floor covered all the time, only on special occasions. But it's not just that room, they have like courtrooms and they're still all just, oh thanks lovely
Thank you.
they're still set out like they was years ago. It's a real shame that, isn't it?
I see a lot of young people around. So you say there are a lot of students in Liverpool.
Yeah, loads. Right.
So it's a town hall.
Yeah, town hall, yeah.
Again, nice area here.
Yeah, but this is like business part. A lot of businesses. It's been here for hundreds of years, and they opened up the road and they moved it because apparently in olden times, if you were being chased by the police and you stood on this, they couldn't arrest you.
Ah.
That's the legend behind it, but I don't know if it's true.
Okay, so just in case.
Yeah.
If someone's running after you, you need to stand there.
Exempt from the law or something like that. You know, see the clock face? When the clock was built, they all had their dinner on it. They used it as a dinner table first. And then there's pictures of them. Are we allowed to just go into India buildings just to look at it? No?
It's shut.
Why? It's just shut for the day. What did the government do with it? Oh, the passports and all that?
No tax.
Oh, but look, we can see the ceiling. It's quite impressive from here. Can we have a look, yeah?
Let's walk up them stairs.
Oh, thank you. Look at the ceiling. How impressive is that though? Look at it, it's lovely, isn't it? But we can't go in. Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
So it's not just a regular tour. It's not a tour guide. It's a person who knows things.
Yeah.
Because she lived here. She
and
knows.
and a person who wants to see little
Yeah, and
things.
she remembers something and wants to check if it's still there.
So it's not an official tour, it's a sporadic tour. I think it's down here. Right, go. Right. Oh, it is. That's it there. Oh my god. So when I was a kid, behind these buildings was like, there was a bridge, and it was really weird because it was a bridge that went into another building, but they've took that all down. So basically I wanted to see what it looked like because I can't imagine it without this bridge. Oh. Oh, so this is that's where the bridge must have been. They must, that where it must have come through. Right, let's go to the Albert Dock.
So we're now going to Albert Dock.
Yeah, we're going to the Albert Dock. We go and check out the pier master's house. And if they tell you have to pay to get into it, I'm going to cry because it's been free my whole life.
I see a Ukrainian flag.
So basically in the 1980s, this place was run down. It was derelict. There was no water in the dock. It was full of mud. The buildings were falling apart. They had,
because they didn't use it anymore. It was like
it hadn't been used for hundreds of years. So basically they just left it to rot. When they done the dock, they found an old ship that had been sunk, and they raised it and restored it. And it used to be on show here, but they must have took it away. Remember I said about Fred the weatherman before? That's where the weatherman used to be, in the middle of this dock. Listen to that woman.
what she's doing.
She's covering her eyes, look.
Oh, looks like a busy area.
No, well it is,
People
it's a
just
shopping
sitting.
area. So you know that dock where I told you about? When they built this, they found the original dock, because the water used to come all the way up here. So if you look, see this here? If you look down it, you can see it. And they do tours from the museum to here. Can't really see today. I don't like this. I prefer all the old ones. I'm a bit like, no to the new buildings, yay to the old.
It looks like some party happening.
So
Artists.
it's the oldest building in central Liverpool.
This one.
Can we just go in?
At the moment, we've got some kind of event going. They're taking the pictures and stuff and inside. I mean, as soon as they go back into the garden, we can use the. We open outside till 8 o'clock, but it's just at the moment that everybody's.
Is it closed now inside yet?
Inside is closed 5 o'clock. Yeah.
Well, we've only come to just look at the building anyway, so it doesn't
Yeah.
I've been in the UK. I'm from Ukraine.
Oh,
I've
okay.
been in the UK 4 years ago as a part of a program. So we were at some events like this,
Oh,
and
right,
we
okay.
were like meeting here, meeting there,
yeah,
having some
yeah.
reception there, and I felt like, oh, I'm so important.
Yes. I really feel sorry for your country that what's been happening. Hopefully you guys gonna.
Yeah, we are
When-
doing better.
Yeah.
We are doing
Oh,
well,
that's good.
but yeah, it will take time and effort. It's very nice. So you felt welcome here.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
So Liverpool area
Yeah,
is a nice place.
yeah, everyone's so friendly.
Yeah, I felt
Yeah.
it because we had the meeting with the Ukrainian community for Independence Day, and everybody was very welcoming.
Oh,
People
that's
were
right.
like,
Oh,
"We
yeah.
hope you become a part of a community."
Yes,
It wasn't like, "Oh, some
Yeah.
refugees."
I mean,
they
in,
were like,
in some places they use your country flag, and I've seen it on the car
I've seen
and
it a
some
lot,
houses.
yeah.
yeah, we've seen, and so people accepted some
People do
Ukrainians in their
support, yeah,
houses.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's been good. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll have to hurry because Tom's going to meet us at 6:30.
It's very nice.
It's lovely, isn't it?
So all of the real fans will buy season ticket and go to every game.
It's hard to get tickets, season
Again?
tickets. Yeah, it's virtually impossible.
You're dying to say it, aren't you, Tom? None of the fans are from Liverpool.
They are from
They're
Liverpool,
all
golf.
they're all from outside of Liverpool.
So some real fans spend a lot of money on tickets and
They
actually
spend a lot of money, and they spend a lot of money on merchandise too. Like,
Yeah.
most people, I think, if most fans, they'll only get to probably got 1 or 2 games a season. So they spend, when they come here, they spend a lot of money too. So they'll fly from Norway,
Yeah, they
Ireland,
come all over the world.
all anywhere, but
Yeah.
all over the country too. They'll come from, and they'll spend a lot of money in the club shop and go in the game and
I've
that.
seen Liverpool FC shops in the world, like everywhere. I've
Everywhere.
seen them in many like shopping malls in many
Yeah.
countries. I think Thailand, many countries. I
Really?
don't remember, but yeah, I've seen.
Very popular club, aren't they?
So You'll Never Walk Alone. That's a song.
So Liverpool was established in 1892, but Everton was established in 1878. So like I said before, without Everton, there wouldn't be no Liverpool. Isn't that right, Tom?
So you are Everton fan, right?
Yeah, I'm Everton fan.
I probably should be Everton fan too. No.
We're going to see Everton now. Everton played a game against Dynamo Kiev, didn't they?
Yeah.
Like a match for peace with the war. That was a good game, though.
If in the family someone supports blue and another person supports red,
It happens.
do they actually fight or like?
No, it's quite friendly. Like it's not like that. No, you get a lot of that because
Fans don't fight.
match day they do.
Sometimes.
No families though. You get a lot of families where someone supports Everton, someone supports Liverpool, and no one really cares. It's
Tom cries when Everton loses.
I cry. I obviously cry a lot then, don't I?
Yeah, actually, my dad supported Dynamo all his life.
Yeah.
And I worked for Shakhtar.
Oh.
But not long, just
So
a
did
bit.
he eat your own yet?
A bit. Like also, I just needed money.
Yeah, he's like, you're not my daughter anymore.
I don't think I told him. So the stadiums are not far from each other.
No, they're only
No,
1
very
mile.
close.
1
Yeah.
mile.
1 mile.
I wouldn't even say they were 1 mile.
I think they're about 1 mile.
If these teams play against each other, which stadium they will choose?
Different.
Well, it depends. They play each other twice a season. And on Saturday, it's at Goodison Park, and then next
So this
year.
is Goodison Park.
This is Goodison. So next year, they play at Anfield, so it's home and away. There's a derby this Saturday.
So why are you giving your ticket away?
I'm not.
You said Sean can have it.
Why did they say that?
You said Sean can go and watch the derby.
So when he's a bit older, yeah.
Oh.
Say this weekend.
What's this?
This is our Dixie Dean.
Oh, it's sad, isn't it? Oh, look at all that for some
I
person.
get this every month. You take them away.
Do
Like,
you?
this is, I think,
So it's just somebody who's died, so their family is are doing that.
No, I think it's about.
Is that for one person?
I don't know. I'm not too sure.
Is that Eddie?
Oh yeah, it is. It says a few like.
So Penny Lane is only famous because of this song.
The song, yeah. Because this was like basically John Lennon's childhood place. He went to school just down here, so Dovedale School is just down the road. So he would have walked down here every day to go to school. So, like, we won't walk all the way up because there's nothing really much to see. But on the Penny Lane sign on that end, everybody's wrote the name on it because it's part of the Beatles tour. So people come here and they just want their picture taken.
So
on the Penny
what
Lane
is
sign.
Beatles tour? They just bring you to several places and
Yeah.
tell you stories how they met and where they played.
They'll take you to Penny Lane. They'll take you to John Lennon's house. Because, like I said, Yoko Ono gave the house to the people of Liverpool. So, I think you go inside on the tour and everything. That's like old, isn't it? I don't know whether they've made it look old or they've kept it like that.
The windows are made of
So cheap. That is it called chippy?
Chippy,
The thing the corner shop where you buy fish and chips.
Yeah.
Is it right?
So this is Dovedale Road, so that's where John Lennon would have went to school. And I swear to God, if they've got a big 7-foot fence, we are climbing over it. So what was that? 27? Oh yeah. Childhood home of John Lennon.
Maybe come closer. Should not try it. Tickets. So you should buy a ticket to get there, right?
Oh, so it's quite little, isn't it? That's a quite little house. That house would probably be worth about 250 grand now. Well, not now because it's John Lennon's house. It'll be worth about 10 million. But yeah, it's quite small. So it's I can see on the plaque he lived there from 1949 to 1963. Oh, so he was still in his heyday in the Beatles, and he lived there. And he lived there with his Aunt Mimi, and I know in the end he bought his Aunt Mimi a house in Dorset, so she must have left that house. So John Lennon must have still owned it for Yoko Ono to give it to the people of Liverpool. They must have still owned the house, unless she bought the house. I don't know.
As you can see from the video, we walked around all day and it got really dark.
Yeah.
So we will be saying goodbye, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye. And thank you for showing me
You're
around.
welcome. I've loved it. I've had a great day. It's been amazing.
Come to Liverpool and subscribe, and see you later.
Bye.